Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we'll be reacting to another Let's Game It Out video. This one is I built an unstoppable tourist hell that broke all the pilots in Tropico 6. Oh, jeez.
Josh, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Tropico 6 today. Tropico 6 being the 6th entry in the long-running city building series where you get to take on the role.
This game has evolved over the years. It used to look like this tiny little knockoff ripoff of The Sims mixed with kind of like an Age of Empires city building kind of thing. And now it's its own full-fledged game where it's it's great. You get to be a dictator, a complete utter lunatic in most cases.
Of a dictator and do stuff like apparently steal the Statue of Liberty, attempt to launch things into orbit, and it looks like harness nuclear power. This video
stealing the Statue of Liberty kind of reminds me of the Evil Minion game where you try and make a lair. Evil Geniuses. There we go.
It was actually sponsored by Calypso Media that publishes Tropico. Because of their support, I'm able to do more of what I like to do, which is play games.
What is wrong with companies that give Josh, keys to ruin their game live? Oh no. Yeah, I get it's free game testing, but jeez.
Game's kind of weird and kind of wrong, and Tropico 6 honestly is going to be no different. So if you like what you see in this video and you want to learn more, the link you're looking for is in the description. Again, Calypso, thank you for your support. I'm sorry in advance for how I play your game. First things first, let's
All right.
let's customize our guy. Okay, so here's El Presidente. It's a nice suit, but let's see if we can do something that's a little more, God. Yeah, that's almost there. Ah, here we go. Hawaiian tourist. I love it. Let's make it a nice pink. You can just see the look of disdain on his face already. And that hat's just not working anymore. There we go. Yep, that's the leader of a country for you. God, every step of the way, this is getting better and better. What?
Wow. When they were putting in things for the accessories, they're like, yeah, let's give him a pacifier. That's a great idea.
What do you even look like without sunglasses on? Dead inside. Got it. Well, in that case, you probably won't mind these heart glasses, will you? No, nope. No, you will not. Here's our leader. Hot off smoking the ganja and ready to rule a nation. Now that we've got our dictator all sorted out, let's go right into Sandbox. So in previous Tropico games, I believe you built your city on an island. And in Tropico 6, they've introduced multiple islands, or archipelagos, as it were. We're gonna go with good old-fashioned random. I'm glad there's a volcano setting. And more than that, I love that the three options are disabled, enabled, and random. Let's go with enabled. I need that volcano.
Huh. I figured he just put random for everything. Let's see here. Huge, giant landmass, tons of abundant stuff. So he has a bunch of stuff bumped up just probably to make it easier for generating resources and whatnot. Now, it's rare I see him play games where he uses unlimited money. So that's unfortunate, but I guess if he's just trying to showcase the craziness of this game, then yeah, limited money works out well. Now, to be fair, I've been mainly watching him play survival type games where he doesn't have access to unlimited sandbox mode. So maybe he does play a lot of sandbox games, and I'm just not aware of it yet. So yeah, all right, let's get into it.
And over here for the starting era, we're going to start all the way back at the beginning with colonial times, and we'll just work our way up. And of course, disasters at maximum. Okay, the map randomization has not let me down. Here's our Capitol building, and just right over yonder is a volcano. You may notice some of these on-screen prompts, by the way. That's because I'm playing the entire game with a controller. The reason being is we're going to showcase how the game handles with a controller, because while Tropico 6 has been out on PC for a little while now, it more recently released on consoles, and plays just as smoothly with a controller as it would a mouse and
Oh, this sounds like an in-place ad.
keyboard. Oh, colonial era, you are so quaint. All the dudes bearded and walking around with their shirts off. Are you sure this isn't modern times? So moving away from our island, let's see what we got. What the hell is this? Oh, well, of course, my very own ruins. Okay, so where should we begin? And just like magic, we have a revolutionary demand from Sofia Ortega. Build chapel. I mean, yeah, sure, I don't have a problem with that. Chapels, I believe, are under public services here. There they are, chapel. They demanded a chapel. They didn't tell me where I had to put it, though. And that's what
You should put it on the volcano.
why we're gonna put it all the way over here and on top of this hill.
corner you, I, and the people will turn
I mean, sure, it's got a
everything
nice,
Yeah,
beautiful
that's
view of
what's
the
gonna
ocean.
happen. There's a lot of different
and a
crap we
huge
can build,
walking
and you'll notice
pathway.
some of it is hard locked behind the era. So we gotta wait till the World Wars come around, and then eventually the Cold War, and then modern times. So we've got like resource management, like harvesting stuff. We've got industry stuff, where we take the resources we got and turn it into something else. We of course need to make housing for our people, and then we've got what I think are the really interesting ones, which is a whole bunch of stuff we don't really need, like the circus and luxury entertainment. And the only two options right now are theater and opera house. But as you can see, as the eras move on, this
I could see him putting in like 60 casinos. Ignoring everything else, he'll put in casinos, nightclubs, maybe golf courses. That's about it.
stuff starts to get real fancy. Snorkel Bay, hang gliding, Museum of Modern Art. We've got stuff like education and tourism, but most of that stuff appears to be locked until future eras. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I cannot wait for the Cold War.
Wow.
You know what we can build right now, though? A dungeon. Well, don't mind if I do. Can I just slap
Put a dungeon like right in the center in front of your palace.
these right on top of the shanty town? Yep, you sure can. Can you imagine being this house? Just like, yeah, you know, my front door. It just exists right here. Yeah, I don't feel safe. It's okay, though. Oh, it's Sophia again. What do you got for me? A secret request to produce corn. Is it a pop secret request? Fine, you can have your corn. Okay, to make corn, we gotta put down this giant-ass plantation. We're gonna put it like that, like...
Oh, I see. If you don't complete those quests, you basically lose popularity, and then there's a revolution. And once there's a revolution, you get thrown in prison or
It's
killed in
attacking
this
from
game.
the
I get it.
southeast, crushing some of these houses. Okay, there we go. Delicious corn. You're welcome. Oh, and that little icon there means we need to attach it to a road, which,
Meh.
once again, we're just gonna run this right through some buildings. Just give the people what they want. Wait, I can make the road cross through my own corn I just put down? Okay, road looks good. Looks like some kind of alien crop circle. Here's the crazy thing about Tropico, by the
I swear that road looks like the first time I saw this game out when we watched Satisfactory.
way. You can look up the shack, you can see who the residents are, and then you can find out more about not just them, but their family lineage. And
That's
then if
actually
you
pretty
have
cool.
a dungeon, you can have them arrested. Sorry, Alejandro, you're literally my example for this one. Well, there's Alejandro, of his own accord, marching to the jail cell. Ah, and there he goes, never to be...
Okay, so that's kind of stupid. They should have like a like a secret police go to their house. I mean, I swear games are they should be more useful. They should be able to do this by this point, pathing wise. You know, have the police go to their house and actually arrest them and cause a whole scene.
Seen again. Is something sinister happening right there? Wait, no. Are you communicating with that clone of you over there? Oh, just stretching. Okay. Is this just how you communicate? You just wave your arms at each other? Man, they really knew how to communicate back then, didn't they? Anyway, back to the shacks. I like how of these options, somehow bribe and institutionalize seem the least damning. All right, Mikkel, age 32, unemployed. I'm sorry to do this to you, but you're our test bed for what happens if I try to kill you. This poor guy. He's just standing out here, and now he's got a bullseye over his head. You know, things seem pretty normal for him, all things considered. I mean, except for the part where everyone else is going about their lives and he's just kind of staring into the corner of something. Oh, I think this is it. And there he goes. Didn't even try to hide it. Just killed
No, they did try to hide it. They didn't kill him out in the open. He went to like behind a shack and they killed him in an alleyway.
him in plain sight. Oh, colonial times. Okay, I found the person in our city with the world's worst job. It's definitely this guy. He's basically a colonial era semi-truck. And unlike everybody on foot, he's got to go down this entire stretch of road. Here comes Sophia again with more requests, which I'm inclined to fulfill, especially because this time she wants a pirate cove. Oh my god. It is literally a pirate
Oh yeah, this game's interesting. Yeah, I want you to build corn and a pirate cove.
cove. What can we do with this building anyway? Open raid screen. All right, let's get some missions going here. First, I need you guys to loot some bananas. And then when you're done with that, go ahead and steal Stonehenge. Yes,
What?
heist in progress, I'm sure. You know what I just realized? We can select our guy. He's just out here in the open right now
So you use pirates to steal from other countries? Is that how that works?
for some reason. I already forgot he looks like this. It's colonial times, and this guy is the ruler. Well, we did it. It's time to declare our independence, which we could do with payment, but we all know we're gonna do it with war. Oh, look, here they come. 8 guys, that's who you brought to fight? I love this commando stuff they're doing. Shooting a tree and a bunch of lumber. Truly, these are the end times. Like, what's the plan with this guy? Is he covertly just blowing away that shack? Okay, I guess I should do something to stop him. Ugh, should have just paid him. Ah, see, there we go. Oh, never mind. It's
What?
going down in the most cartoony way possible. Yay, we did it. Our colony is...
How did you lose that tower like instantly?
shack. Okay, I guess I should do something to stop him. Ugh, should have just paid
Okay, it looks like he built it right.
him. Ah, see, there we
Is it getting shot? Like, is this just a different clip where it's getting shot at? And he's just clipping together where he
go.
loses?
Oh, never mind. It's going down in the most cartoony way possible. Yay, we did it.
My guess is he clipped two parts together for that one, because that was really confusing. Either their construction is just really bad in this game.
Our colony is our own. Behold, the world wars. Now we've got some new stuff that we have to figure out, like voting rights. What seems the most unfair? Only wealthy citizens can vote. Armed forces, eh?
There you go. There's no way they're going to be a pacifist state.
Let's go pacifist. No way am I going to regret that. Okay, so
Oh
here
my gosh, he actually chose it. I was expecting him to go like full hardcore war.
we are in the Great War.
Presidente, we must choose a side in this terrible war before it ends.
Choose
not?
a
Just
side,
ignore
huh?
it. You're
yeah,
an
just
island
add
in the
that to
middle of
my
nowhere.
iCal. We'll get to it sometime. Oh my God, look at all this stuff
What are you
that's
talking about? You're in the middle of nowhere. Unless you're an actual strategic point, you can just ignore everyone.
available now. Botanical garden, fun fair pier, restaurant, cabaret. I think it's time to finally get into the entertainment business, starting with the funnest pier on earth that
Right
we're going
next
to
to the
put right
pirate
next to
cove.
this super secret pirate den. Do you think the covert pirates are going to be okay with this?
No, it's perfect. It looks like part of the amusement park, so that way, that way, people are like, "Oh, cool! That just looks. That's a little off to the side there. That's just a little added feature."
So let's just kind of get past
I
the
would
last
totally do
Great
that.
War, move on to something with a little more espionage. And by that I mean even better entertainment options. And to do that, we're gonna have to make a superpower alliance. And to do that, we're gonna need an embassy. A smart person would probably place it right over here somewhere, but that
Near
space is
your-
clearly reserved for these shacks. Besides, I'd rather put it in this barren desert across the way. Okay, so we'll just place an embassy just right here. Let's also build a bridge straight
You can call it like the game warden area. Build the embassy and then go hunt some animals at the same time.
across, and then it's smooth sailing to the embassy. Uh-oh, is this boat gonna clear this?
Apparently.
Let's go with kinda. Now we can build our embassy. And just so that
I love it when boats can clip through bridges, unlike more recent times when boats like to hit bridges.
they feel nice and welcomed, we're gonna tastefully surround the whole thing in dungeons. Nothing says trusted alliance like a bunch of
Wow.
prisons surrounding you. Why would you put your house right here? I get the idea of being close to work, but not that close to work. Okay, who should we invite? We're gonna go with the allies because for some reason we have insider future information that they win. But let's make sure to show the allies that we're also very fun. After all, how many embassies have a circus right behind it? Not many, I can tell you.
I mean, I would assume this game could make it so where the Axis powers actually do win. This is like an alternate history of that timeline, right?
That much. You know, I couldn't help but notice, looking at our overall happiness here, people don't seem to be nearly as happy as they used to be. You know what these people need? More entertainment. And by that, I mean a circus or two.
I mean, maybe it's because there are like 36 homeless families that on your screen right there.
or three. In fact, circuses all around. Have fun trying to sleep when the circus is right outside your bedroom door. You know what I forgot
24/7.
about? Again? God, just look at this dumpster fire. Can you imagine seriously if this was your leader? Where does he go anyway? Let's see. Oh, to the circus. Of course. Silly me. Also, what is he doing here? Man, the 1910s were a crazy time. Oh my God, here's the Allies' demand. They want a cabaret near the embassy. Hell yes, I can do that. I mean, hell, why stop at one? Have three. Demand completed. Allies are back. They want a barracks near the embassy. Fine, but we might have to move our... What the hell is this? Oh, how cute. Are you three having a protest? What if I just destroy the building in front of your very eyes? Will that solve all your woes? Can you imagine if you're protesting and all of a sudden the building just sinks into the ground? Well, they're still here, active.
I guess it didn't resolve their protest, but that would be pretty funny. They're like, "Oh, you're protesting against our company? Ah, we'll just blow it up." They just blow up the entire company. It causes untold environmental damage to the area, and they just leave to a different area. I could see that
protesting this
happening.
person's house. Can I put this barracks like right on top of them? Oh good, their protesting continues. Meanwhile, our relationship with the Allies is now a stunning 93%. Time to request an alliance.
Need your help, Presidente.
More work? Can't we just be allies but not contribute? Alright, this
Yeah,
one's
there you
not
go.
so bad. We just need to establish a commando garrison, sabotage the Axis powers 4 whole times, and not expel our new friends from the embassy. Our reward, though, we become besties. So first the easy part. start establishing a commando garrison, which I'm gonna wedge
that thing
right
looks
between
awesome.
two of the cabaret buildings. And just for ultimate irony, we're gonna hire foreign workers to work here. Not a single patriot works here. And now, do I
Nice.
sabotage the Axis powers, or do I steal the Eiffel Tower? Okay, Eiffel Tower
Definitely
first,
steal the
and
Eiffel
then
Tower.
sabotage the Axis powers. I feel good about that order of operations.
Actually, I'd take the take the Taj Mahal as well.
You know what I do like about playing with a controller? You can do like smooth panning better. Wait a minute, what the hell's this? I put down a power plant and it's under attack. Oh no, the Axis powers are here. And they brought 4 whole troops.
Yeah, okay, so you can do smoother panning in some cases, I guess, but I mean, overall, controllers are just a nightmare in general. But I guess this is probably the stipulations of that ad.
Oops. Did you see that guy in the background? He's like, whoop, time to go to work. Oh, the hell with this. I wonder if we can contain these people with like a building. Like if I just build this parking garage like right on top of you guys. They seem pretty unperturbed. Screw it. Pacifist state isn't working. Local militia all the way. Ah, okay, crisis averted. All it took was fundamentally changing our constitution.
So you couldn't just like hire like police to go take care of that, or pacifist state shouldn't make it so you have no military. It just means you don't actively go into war, right?
The Allies finally love us. Set phasers to friendship. Let's go on to the next big war. You know, the Cold War looks kind of like the World Wars. No, wait, I take it back. Look how modern these shacks look now. These are like tiny homes that people would pay for.
In the U.S., $25,000 for a container home.
For real now. Oh, you know what else I didn't realize? You can customize your palace. Well, shiver me
Oh,
timbers.
geez.
Let's make it look as stupid as we can.
Oh, God.
Starting with the positioning of the garden, I guess. And we're gonna choose this one because it's grossly asymmetrical. God, why does it allow me to do this? Ah, my eyes. My retina's no likey. I love that for Windows style. There's like all these normal
Yeah, that's really bad.
selections. And then there's barricaded
Yes.
windows. Of course I'm going with those. Looking great.
Wow.
Well, now that we've got that abomination, what do you think, El Presidente? I love that whenever I go locate El Presidente, he's literally just wandering around. So what are we hoping to accomplish here in the Cold War? Well, investigate our new leisure options, of course. Look at this. Things are really kicking up a notch.
Hey, at least he hasn't somehow been murdered in this round.
Arcades, fast food
That's like a
joints, movie
huge
theaters,
bonus.
and that's not all. Casinos, golf courses, and pretty much our entire tourist button has opened up. I mean,
Sorry,
look at all
he's
this
gonna put, like,
stuff.
30
A tourist
he's gonna put,
port,
like, 30
beach
casinos, I
villas,
swear.
souvenir shops, and then it gets a little weird. Ancient ruins, ethnic enclave. What I'm trying to say is it's time for us to become a tourist destination.
Oh, God.
Ugh, far away from that, though. In fact, I would say this island over here looks perfect for it. So to move on from the Cold War to modern times, we've got ourselves a couple of options here, which perfect. This aligns with our goals just fine. 500
okay.
tourists. That's gonna be easy. So first, let's get this road going, just right across the way. And the first destination on our scenic tour is gonna be these ruins, obviously. And I think I can just, let's see, if I select ancient ruins, you just put your tourist trap right on top of it. Yeah, just like in ancient times. I'm sure it's gonna take a lot out of you to
Oh, interesting. I thought, okay, so it makes sense to how that works. I actually thought it was going to say just put more ancient ruins, like you could put a bunch of them around. So yeah, no, it's a locked piece, but then you can build something around it.
visit
for, like,
those
tourists.
ruins. We're gonna put a fast food joint right across the street in all its
Smart.
natural beauty. And then as we continue on our grand tour of the island, we're gonna take you all the way into this dead end where you can experience the most beautiful scenic outlook you've ever seen that overlooks absolutely nothing. What could these little info placard things even say? Sorry, we don't have any interesting facts. Management just kind of built this here. Actually, I take it back. It's gonna have something to look at. This beautiful tunnel entrance, which will take you right over onto the other side of this mountain. And this lovely road is what takes
I thought you were just gonna end it like back, like do a loop back into the mountain to to the other tunnel.
you to not one souvenir shop, but 26 of them. And
Okay.
the moment I place these buildings,
Look at all the shanty shacks that popped up around it.
all of these little shacks just showed up. Our landscape is so beautiful. And
So you have super nice buildings followed.
once you get past that consumer hell, naturally the next thing on your destination is going to be an asylum.
Yep.
Why does it make that noise? Which right next to it, we're gonna put the hottest club in all of Tropico. Oh, but don't worry, your journey doesn't stop there. Just keep following the road and you will be rewarded. Where you can finally kick back and relax at your beautiful resort by the beach, right next to a nuclear power plant. And don't forget to visit the souvenir shop right outside either. Oh, and also don't forget if you want to drop the kids off, there's an arcade right behind it. But hey, the adventure doesn't have to stop here. There's a whole
Surprised you put like 20 nuclear power plants around everyone.
whole second island we can go to, which is home to our most prestigious golf course and our mausoleum. And also not one, not two, but
Like how that golf course only has like 2 holes.
3 garbage dumps. But be sure to visit our beautiful gourmet restaurant located right behind it. Just look at
Wow.
these scenic views. See, if you somehow made it this far, you can take this road through another magical tunnel that actually exits right next to it. But then that one goes into another tunnel.
See, this is what I was expecting. Tunnels that go nowhere.
Which pops you out
roll
along
into
the
each
beach
other.
like a sewer pipe, where the road curves into the ocean for reasons I couldn't tell you. And at long last, you finally get to enjoy Stonehenge under the
Where's the Eiffel Tower?
watchful eye of this aircraft carrier.
Wow.
Don't worry, they're just here to watch over the monument and your tomfoolery. Also, don't forget to buy a souvenir. And then when you're done, maybe go by the casino too. Oh, and also stay at the hotel over here. Okay, well, all that's plenty horrible. And to make sure this all works, we gotta put down the tourist port, which naturally we're gonna put right near that super secret pirate cove. In fact, let's put 2 of them. I wanna make sure we get as many tourists as possible. Guys, stop putting your garbage there. We should also probably assume that these people aren't gonna have cars, so let's set up a series of buses for them. Okay, let's see. Place starting bus stop, which is clearly
Oh,
going to be right
geez.
here,
This
right
is gonna be
outside
really
the 2
bad.
docks. And for our ending bus stop, wait, can I just place it right next to it over here? Yeah, perfect. I think we're ready to go. Come on, tourists.
I thought he was gonna be able to put like 100 of them and just put them everywhere. But
Oh
I
my
guess
God,
not.
here they come. Welcome to Tropico. Get ready for the trip of a lifetime. No, you don't want to take the bus? You just want to walk there
smart.
yourself? Well, I mean, you do you. These people have been walking for months in in-game time. I didn't anticipate any of this. Oh, hey, also my nuclear power plant's on fire. But thankfully, these people are able to check into their cabanas. I think that these people are more committed to their vacation than I've been more committed to anything in my life. They walked all the way here from another...
I don't know. Some of the crazy videos I've seen from Let's Game It Out have required immense dedication. Yeah, this game he's using unlimited funds and whatnot, but a lot of his games don't have a free mode. Like, while Raft does technically have a free mode, it didn't have an unlimited free mode while he was playing it, and he put so many hours into the nonsense in that game. So yeah, I don't know.
Other island, and they saw that there was 1, a nuclear power plant, and 2, it's on fire. And they're like, look, we came to have a good time and we're gonna have it. The good news is the buses are working. And it's fantastic. First, you wait for the bus. Bus comes to pick you up. Go ahead and get on board, and then get ready to reach your destination. Everybody off. And the bus just does this all day. Let's just go all in on this tourism thing. Now we've got
Okay, I like how the bus does just like turn around in the street right there versus going around the entire map till it can figure out how to make a turn.
18 of these ports. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Oh my
Wow.
God, they just keep coming. Okay, well, you know what this is gonna lead to? More tourism
God.
docks, please. God, yes, so many boats. Tourism at its finest. We're also gonna build this building called a Spy Academy, and we got this thing for one simple reason, because we can steal the Statue of Liberty, and so of course we're going to. Well, I'm sure it comes as no surprise, but we managed to reach our goal of all that tourism, which
Yeah.
means now we progress to modern times. And we did it without establishing any diplomatic relations. So what do we get in the modern era?
I thought he became an ally in it. Isn't that technically diplomatic relations in this game, or is it no?
I'll tell you what we get. Airports. Just fit these airports as closely together as you can. And let's not forget these beautiful islands we never even touched. All that untouched land is just crying out for airports. Yeah, that seems like
Perfect.
plenty of airports, right? It's just a mere 115 airports.
all
But
those
really, who's
ships.
counting? Hopefully the air traffic
115?
controllers that have to deal with all this. There's so many planes in the air. Oh, but we're not done spurring tourism. Look at all this untapped beach. Perfect for some tourist ports.
Oh, jeez.
Now there's docks on every shore possible for a grand total of 130 docks. But who's counting, really? Actually, this onslaught of boats is probably counting. Oh my God, they're just coming from everywhere now. Everywhere you look.
I assume he didn't actually have to count that. He may have, but there's probably a tab somewhere in your man. Look at all these boats and planes. There's probably a tab that tells you how many of each building you have.
There's just boats and planes. Like, this can't be a safe maneuver, can it? Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
I was
Put
gonna
down
just
the
smash
Statue
into
of
the ground.
Liberty. I'm sure this is what Lady Liberty was meant to stand for. Well, I think we've done about as much damage as we can do here.
I mean, probably. That just sits there and gathers, tons of tourism from around the U.S.
Calypso, thank you again for sponsoring
Oh,
this video.
geez.
Tropico 6 is not just out on PC, but console as well. Gotta be honest, playing with a controller worked out quite well. So if you want to check out the game yourself, head on down and click the link
Yeah, I don't know about that part, but yeah, all right. The game looks good. It looks
below.
fun.
And you too can build a society with tons of planes, causing near misses before landing safely on a runway. So as always,
I actually really want to see him play something like Kingmaker. That would be fantastic.
hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
Yeah, go check out Let's Game It Out's channel. All his videos are fantastic. Have a good day, everyone.